Okay, going to pick up the forecast on the exiting storm. We did get some light rain in the Bay Area yesterday. I'll show you the totals here in 1 second, but there are still things on high-def Doppler in just the right place. It's still raining way up on the far northwest coast. There's not a lot left, but you can see some showers up there, and that's good news for the Monument Fire and the River Complex Fire. Two fires that have been going for a good part of summer, and the two fires that have been throwing us a lot of smoke. Let's take a look at that full screen. We'll get into some of the details on here. So we'll leave high-def Doppler behind. None of that rain's coming our way. We're done here in the Bay Area, and here's how we did. We picked up about 1/1500ths of an inch of rain in Half Moon Bay, and we got about 600ths in Berkeley. Santa Rosa got a little under 1/10. Healdsburg got about 500ths of an inch of rain. We did get light rain in other places, don't get me wrong. Things will be damp when you step outside if your community's not on this list. It just wasn't enough to measure a whole lot. You know, it was misting, maybe 1/100th of an inch of rain in general for a good part of the Bay Area. As far as the way it feels out there right now, besides a bit of dampness in the air, it's going to feel warm. We're in the low to mid-60s out there in many places. And there are plenty of clouds left over, too, which have kind of helped to insulate things in the overnight hours. We will see the clouds break a bit for a time today. I'm going to let this play forward into the late morning. We've gotten into 10 o'clock. There's a lot more sunshine here, even though we don't clear the clouds out completely from the bay. But even if we get a bit of a break here in the late morning, watch what happens later in the afternoon. Higher clouds come in. So it's still going to be kind of a cloudy day out there today. And the strong onshore flow that came in with this system really did a number on our air quality. It improved it in a big way. It pushed a lot of the smoke inland, but watch what happens later tonight. That's the first wave of smoke that could potentially be pulled our way. The winds will definitely be moving in a way to take whatever smoke is coming off of the Monument and the River Complex Fire and bring it back our way as we get into tomorrow. However, the question is, how much smoke's coming off those fires? We just put a lot of water on them. So this one needs to be watched. However, whether we pull smoke in from the north or not, we're going to pull smoke in from the southeast, because watch what happens going into Monday night and Tuesday. The fire, the KNP complex burning outside Sequoia National Park, is going to start pulling in some smoke our way. And in addition to all of that, there's a fire weather watch that starts tonight at 11, goes until Tuesday morning. Watch the winds pick up in the North Bay here, and the timing on this will take us ahead into Monday morning. That's when we'll see the gusts pick up into the 30 and 40-mile-an-hour range up on those higher peaks. Daytime highs today stay relatively well behaved. We'll be in the low 80s inland, mid-70s for much of the Bay, 78 for Santa Rosa, 74 for San Jose. And here's the warm-up. Take a look at Tuesday. Numbers will climb into the upper 70s in the city, near 90 in San Jose. Oakland goes into the mid-80s by Tuesday. We'll get a little bit of a break after that. You can see that same trend for the inland valleys of the East Bay. We warm into the upper 90s by Tuesday, but then we kind of cool things back down in time for next weekend. Same story in the North Bay. So 2 items to focus on now, Devin. The fire weather for later tonight in the North Bay Mountains, and then the warm-up for next week.
So, Darren, how are those two things interacting? The smoke that you said that's coming our way, plus those winds, is that sucking more smoke towards us or blowing it out?
The way they interact is we've got fires to the north of us and fires to the south of us. So we start out with a northerly wind over the next 36 hours, and that pulls the smoke down. And then, as soon as the winds shift and you'd think it would help, there's just another fire burning down to our south. So the smoke's going to come from that way. We really can't win right now in terms of air quality.
Short answer, whichever way the wind blows, it brings smoke with it.
Best way to put it.
All right.